Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Matthew P. Culligan, welcoming you to NBC News at 5:30. Breaking news in Barrington. Barrington police recently busted a high-profile alcohol bootleg. The police have confirmed that the criminal, Jonathan P. Radin, was arrested at the scene. Let's go live to David P. Romano, who is outside the Rhode Island District Court.
Thanks, Matt. Now we're going to show you a first look at the trial.
All rise. Superior Court of the State of Rhode Island now in session. Honorable Judge Theodore Taylor now presiding.
We are here today to discuss the bootlegging case between the defendant, Jonathan Radin, and the prosecutor, David P. Romano. You may be seated.
That man is a criminal.
I am not.
I caught that man smuggling alcohol.
Hey, gentlemen, we're in a court of law here. Now, David P. Romano, present your case.
Well, of course he's a criminal. Have you heard of Prohibition, son? It completely outlaws the sale, manufacture, and transportation of alcohol.
Who said I was going to sell it?
You are caught illegally transporting it, which is against the law.
Dang, Flabby, who came up with this darn law?
Alcohol destroys families. Factory workers are less alert after consumption of alcohol, causing more workplace accidents and decreased industrial production. There has been a decline in drunken arrests since the law has been put in place.
That's baloney.
Enough, you dag-flabbing idiot.
Order in the court. The defense may now present their case.
Thank you, Your Honor. The law is only setting up more violence. It caused the formation of countless gangs. Crime is everywhere, and it's made us the laughingstock of the world. Even the president probably drinks.
With all due respect to the defendant, your claim that prohibition causes more violence, but to me, it doesn't seem that taking alcohol into the hands of criminals would be a bad thing.
You don't understand. Even though it's against the law, that doesn't mean less people drink. Bootlegging is one of the biggest industries now. Haven't you heard of speakeasies, blind pigs? The law can do nothing to stop it. Every major crime has a protection from the law. Argue all you want, but there's no getting past the fact that prohibition is a useless law.
Enough of this. I've made my decision. I hereby declare Jonathan P. Radin guilty on all counts.
We're live on the scene outside the courthouse, where just inside those walls sits a convicted smuggler, Jonathan P. Radin, possibly facing up to 10 years in jail. Radin was accused of smuggling gallons of alcohol into the woods. The trial should be wrapped up. Now, let's see if we can talk to the accused, Jack Radin. Mr. Radin, can I talk to you, please?
Yes?
Okay. How did the trial go? Like, what went on inside?
Bunch of baloney!
Can you explain in depth what happened?
Prohibition is just this big disaster. This terrible thing. No alcohol? What is this? This is terrible.
Well, I'm not picking sides, but by how I see it, like, no alcohol wouldn't be a good thing. No, people under the influence hurting other people. I just feel like it's a good thing, right?
No, it's just leading to more violence, more crime. There's more gangs. Everything's a mess. It's a terrible place. Nothing's good.
Okay, but when there's, with prohibition, that's limiting. I know you say it has people want to get it, like, get more alcohol and buy it more and smuggle it more. But what about the law-abiding citizens and stuff like that actually listening to? There's a decrease in that amount of those people.
Those people just aren't, they're not happy, and frankly, they don't exist. People are going out of their way to get this alcohol. They don't care about abiding to the law. They're going to do whatever they can. They're going to get the alcohol. You need it.
Okay, now how do you feel if prohibition was like you want it? Like, it's just nothing, it's gone.
If it didn't exist,
Yeah.
the world would be a much better place. The gangs that are in place today would not exist. There would be a decrease in violence, a decrease in crime, a decrease in lots of different things.
Yeah, but what stops people from going around and, buying these giant cases of alcohol and either, bring it to other countries that don't allow it or stuff like that? What stops people from doing, using this stuff for bad uses, like getting intoxicated and hurting other people? At least with this prohibition, it's stopping people or trying to stop people from doing stuff like that.
Frankly, before Prohibition, there wasn't this problem wasn't as prevalent as it is today. We see people before Prohibition that weren't enticed to drink alcohol, but now that it's been taken away, they're drinking in excess. They're becoming alcoholics, and this is a bad thing, and it's having a terrible effect on America.
So you believe that like taking away the alcohol from people are just making them want more, right?
That's what happens when you tell a kindergartner you can't have a lollipop. They're gonna want the lollipop twice as bad as they wanted it before.
All right, thanks for talking.
My pleasure.
Have a wonderful day. I'm David Romano. I'm signing off, and we're going back to desk. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. This has been NBC News at 5:30, and we'll see you folks tomorrow.